Hi there. Yesterday we saw one of the greatest matches ever played here at this famous old stadium, made possible by a team giving absolutely everything for our football club and our supporters. Made possible by a manager who prepared his squad perfectly for the showdown with Jurgen Klopp's outstanding team. Made possible by a Liverpool side that pushed us to a higher level in an epic FA Cup quarter-final. To beat one of the best teams in Europe, we needed a game plan, and Erik Ten Hag, he had one. We executed it perfectly, and Erik got his substitution spot on when we had to dig deep. Anthony, Maguire, Eriksen, Ahmad and Mount all had a significant role to play. Every single player wearing a red shirt made this a superb team effort from start to finish. And that's what made it truly special. For me, Alejandro Garnacho was the man of the match, but every single player wearing that red shirt, they put in a real shift yesterday against Liverpool. It was especially rewarding to see our brilliant academy graduate Garnacho set up Ahmad to bury that most exquisite finish that sent our fans into ecstasy deep into the dying seconds of injury time. What an atmosphere, what a match, what a finish. But this was much more than just a football match. This was a glimpse of the future at Manchester United Football Club, a glimpse of what can be achieved when we are truly united at Manchester United. There's a new sense of togetherness at Manchester United Football Club, and that it all starts right at the very top. It's what many of us have been saying for many years under the watch of the Glazers, who neglected our football club for too long. Now, since Sir Jem Ratcliffe and Ineos took charge, we know this football club is in good hands. So much better than they were, of that there's absolutely no doubt. And that gives everyone a fresh source of confidence and optimism. In manager Erik Ten Hag, we've got a coach who has a plan. From the under-18s and the under-21s right through to the first team, Erik Ten Hag has got a vision and a plan of how he wants Manchester United Football Club to play. He's hands-on at every level in shaping the way our football club evolves. Slowly but surely, he will make us great again if he's given the time and the support he needs. In my opinion, there's no doubt Erik Ten Hag will have us playing football to be proud of if he gets the support he needs to finish the job. You only have to relive the glorious highlights of yesterday's epic contest against Liverpool to see what the future holds. The fans inside the stadium are all part of Erik Ten Hag's Red Army. And so are the players. Don't listen to those disruptive voices who try to magnify any suggestion of disharmony whenever the slightest thing goes wrong at this football club. Don't expect us to win every week, not in the short term at least. We still need to find consistency, and we still need some new players. What we the fans demand and deserve is maximum effort from every single player wearing the red shirt of Manchester United, just like we saw here yesterday against Liverpool. This football club has the best academy in the world, and that's one of our biggest assets, if not the biggest. The players we nurture and develop are now laying the foundations for our future triumphs. Young Kobbie Mainoo, he's got the talent to be a world superstar. Rasmus Højlund, he didn't score against Liverpool, but he's a goal machine. And he's a goal machine who has all the attributes to become a club legend. Andre Onana, he's a goalkeeper that English football will, I believe, learn to appreciate as he grows in stature and consistency here at Manchester United. And what about Marcus Rashford? Well, I'm sure he'll soon get back to his glorious best on a more consistent basis. Yesterday it was great to see Marcus keep going right until he put us level for the second time in extra time, when he scored that goal to make it 3-3 and set up that grandstand finish. While Bruno Fernandes, he's a skipper who truly fights for our football team. He deserves more respect, and I'm sure he'll get it as this team continues to blossom. Consistency, that's the key word in our development, in my opinion. That's what we're going to need, consistency, if we're going to continue and bridge the gap with our noisy neighbours at the summit of English football. Meantime, we're still quite a few players short, as I said earlier, and we'll need to forge an all-conquering squad by making some good signings as well as nurturing the youngsters coming through. But our pathway to success is slowly emerging. It started under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who sacrificed his own long-term security, in my opinion, by planning for the future. Yesterday's match winner, Amad Diallo, is one of the young stars who arrived at the club under Ole's watch. And just like Ole did, Erik Ten Hag knows that this football club's greatest successes have been built on homegrown talent. It's a real balancing act, laying the foundations for long-term success in modern-day football, where fans demand instant success. What makes this job so much harder is that the media thrives on putting down Manchester United at every possible opportunity, and every setback is amplified all around the world. Now, just like I believe that Mauricio Pochettino will thrive given the time at Chelsea Football Club, I do believe that Erik Ten Hag will be a huge success at Manchester United if he's allowed to carry on. Just like it was for Fergie when we won the FA Cup back in 1990, this year's FA Cup competition may in fact buy Erik Ten Hag the time he needs to complete the job. And it's ironic that a Coventry side managed by Mark Robins, the man credited with saving Sir Alex Ferguson's job all those years ago when he got us on the road to the FA Cup in those early rounds, I think it was the third round. Now he stands in the way of Erik Ten Hag's boys returning to the FA Cup final. Now whatever happens next, I believe that yesterday's epic, glorious win against Liverpool has earned Erik Ten Hag another year at least at Manchester United Football Club. In my opinion, there's no question he will have us playing football to be proud of if he gets the support he needs to finish the job. You only have to relive the glorious highlights of yesterday's epic contest to see what the future holds if we can carry on in this direction under Erik Ten Hag. The fans inside the stadium are all part of Erik Ten Hag's Red Army. The geese outside are very noisy, so it is real here at Old Trafford, and I don't know why they're singing, but maybe they're celebrating yesterday's match. Anyway, it was a special atmosphere yesterday, and our players, they're all part of this Erik Ten Hag Red Army. Don't listen to those disruptive voices who try to magnify any suggestions of disharmony whenever things go slightly awry.